Welcome to MPUNGWE-PUNGWE YouTube channel. Subscribe for you to enjoy more of our videos anytime we upload.
A sound media budget in this August House on behalf of Mulanje West, my dear brother, will congratulate you for this. However, Honorable Speaker, I rise to speak today. As I do so, as a very sad Malawian, a mother, a woman, as well as a retired civil servant, to learn that the last pensioner was paid in May 2023, considering the civil servant who retired in June 2023 to this very day, their pension graduates have not been paid. Even more distressing is that when we account for the inflation of 2023, 2024, and 2025, which at one point reached 38%, Right Honorable Speaker, their money has just significantly lost value, and there is no mechanism to compensate them for this loss. So, as I command you, Honorable Minister of Finance, any austerity measures which are put in place is most welcomed by the Mulanje West people, because we will know that in that way, the allocation on the pension is going to be increased to make sure that all these pensioners are supposed to be paid. As I speak now, it might be over 190 billion arrears where we are supposed to pay for the pensioners. It's very unfortunate that opposition is not here, the MCP government, which was there as government. If the monies which they were giving 50,000 people at the State House were fully utilized, these pensioners were supposed to be paid as of today. But instead of utilizing the monies which they had during that time, and they were calling people to go to State House to be given them 50,000. This 50,000, some of the pensioners who are so frail and need support and care, and some of these pensioners, they're supposed to contribute to the development of this nation by doing business, even supporting their relations, their breadwinners, but those things are not happening because they didn't get the money. People of Mulanje West, the pensioners from Mulanje West, those who've been working, who are retired, they're really suffering. Some of them, they even keep calling me to say, when you're going to Riongo, do please pick us so that we can go to the office of the Treasury so that we get our pensions, because they were not even paid. It's really very sad. So the Minister of Finance will support any measures which you are going to take, because we know that some of the retired people are going to get money and they're going to support their families. This rainy season, they're going to even to plant a lot for food for their families. They're going to build houses which are going to change the scenery of the country, even the villages at large. They're going to have a lot of money where they're going to do business to support their families, and this is what we're looking forward to increase the forex which you're talking about. As people, we are going to have a number of them doing business. And I'm sure the austerity measures which are taking place, it matters less to us as long as the Nkando market is going to be constructed, as long as the Nkando-Mulomba road is going to be gravelled, as long as the Kuala-Chimbalanga-Nakuyu road is going to be gravelled. That is why we are looking for resources that we need to build and to construct some of these things. So even if you've revoked the free access, the visa-free access, to us it matters less, because what we are looking for is the construction of these access roads to wherever these foreigners or these tourists are going to go. So when you've revoked, it doesn't mean that when you are not handsome or if you are not beautiful, then you should just allow anybody else. But you need to be very strict as well. You need to put measures as well. You need also to close up and give red lights that it's a no-go zone, as long as some of these infrastructures have been rehabilitated. And this is what we are looking forward. As long as the Tuchira bridge is going to be finished, the austerity measures to make for the Minister of Finance that you have money for this project, it matters less to Mulanje West as long as the Tuchira bridge is going to be finished and people are going to be accessing to this. The second Deputy Speaker, Madam, on the pay as you earn, this is what I want to comment, that Yes, indeed. It's because of the inheritance which you've found in government as Minister of Finance and what you've inherited. That's what making you to have all these current tax rates. But if you are to come back a little bit, especially on the beneficiaries of the previous tax brackets, and these are going to help and increase the disposable income. This disposable income is going to help the Malawians, especially the middle class, as well as those below, to have their improved livelihood, but also change their living standards, i.e. some of these are the ones whom I've referred, who are so frail that they need support, and also they need something to take home. They need something to care for their homes. They need something to be seen that they're having something in their pocket. When you have money, even if you are on the bed, the sickness changes. It seems as if it's one way of also medication when you have something in your pocket. So when you look into that, Madam, the Minister of Finance, we are going to salute you very much, because the middle as well as the below income people, they're going also to increase their take home as well as the entitles, and also the living standard is going to change. This is what I wanted to comment, especially for us, or the pay as you live, the pay as you earn, but also the pension, the retired civil servants, who are really suffering without even getting their pensions, and they're every day on the bus, on the minibuses, from Mulanje to Blantyre, Lilongwe, Lilongwe from Zuzu to Lilongwe, just to get their pensions. Since 2023 up to now, and the 33% which I'm talking, it means now, if the one who was supposed to get 12 million, 2023 is going to get 12 million as well in 2025 or 2026. That is, he has lost value, because the 20 million of 2023 is not the same 20 million of 2025. The Right Honourable Speaker, the Right Honourable Second Speaker, as I recommend the Minister of Finance and salute him, the utility measures which is putting in place, we are, Mulanje West, we are supporting you as long as we are going to benefit and have a secondary school at Luangwa, and have a secondary school at Ngodi, and have the roads infrastructure, and have water, which are going to pump water into the tanks from Kualala, which is going to have piped water, the gravity water, from there to Chimbalanga, Muhio, and Nankuyu, as well as those from Nampungo going to go to Manyumba, and the people from also Mwawihe, the people from Luangwa and Malundu, they're going to get access to clean water through the measures which are going to put and get money to develop the areas where we are coming from. The Right Honourable Speaker, as I conclude, yes, these are the monies. As also you put the utility measures, look into the monies which also some of our supporting government agencies are having. We have them, the CSOs, we have their monies, but sometimes when they bring infrastructure and resources, they no longer last longer. We had a bridge constructed last weekend, which was done by GSED. As I'm speaking now, people are not accessing to that bridge. It has collapsed. And we need also to ask that when we pass some of these bills of CDF, we need to pass some bills that we need to access and even monitor what is it our SOCs are doing with the monies and where they get it, that when they bring development in our constituencies, are supposed to last longer. The bridges which they constructed, somebody was supposed to die as he was going to Chiziwe Bridge. It was constructed, but it has never been used. It collapsed. And these are the things which you are supposed to be following up. And that's why we are saying some of these monies which people are supporting, or each and every utility measures which are putting in place, knowing that Mulanje West is going to benefit from all these. Thanks so much, the Right Honourable Speaker.
Thank you, Madam Member for Mulanje West. Greet the people from here. Honourable Member for Nchisi South, you did stand on a point of order. What has gone out of order?
Thank you so much for recognizing the people of Nchisi South on the point of order. Is it in order to generalize that all the opposition members are outside in this chamber, while some of us, we are here? we recognize the importance of debating the mid-year budget because, like some of us, me, the people of Nchisi, has asked me to come here to present their concerns from the budget. One of their concerns is on
Thank you so much, Honorable Member. A point of order is for a minute.
Thank you.
Order. Honorable members. Honorable Member, I did indicate that the main opposition political party, I know you came into the chamber as an independent, so you are not affected by my ruling. I still stand on that ruling to say the main opposition political party is not in the chamber. Thank you so much, Honorable. I now recognize the Honorable Member for, is it Cholo? Mulanje Limbuli. You have the floor, Honorable. And you have the floor for 10 minutes because you did your maiden speech already. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Second Deputy Speaker. Let me just remind you that I didn't do my maiden speech. This is my maiden speech. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, let me thank you, Madam, for allowing the people of Mulanje Limbuli to have the floor. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, first and foremost, let me congratulate you and your fellow speaker for being elected to head that high office of the Speaker. Let me also congratulate honorable members who on 16th September were duly elected into this August House. Congratulations, all honorable members. Let me express my profound gratitude to the people of Mulanje Limbuli constituency for electing me into this August House. And let me assure them that I will work up to their expectation, and I believe with the help of our good leader, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, I will deliver. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, let me congratulate His Excellency the President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, for winning the 16th September general election with a landslide vote. This shows that Malawians have put much trust in the DPP-led government. Other parties tried to stop Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika from contesting in the 16th September general elections, but to no avail. Little did they know Malawians were already made decisions and were waiting for the 16th September to show their anger. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the previous regime had forgotten that they took government through demonstrations and they denied the Malawians their rights to peaceful demonstrations. Now, Nkulukuta Moyo has freed us. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the people of Mulanje Limbuli constituency are very happy with the visionary leadership of Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika. And they have asked me on their behalf to thank the Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika for free secondary education in all government schools, free tuition fees, free school development fees, free identity cards, and free examination fees, and adequate supply of maize across the country. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the people of Mulanje Limbuli constituency are eagerly waiting for the Local Development Fund, CDF, which is now pledged at 5 billion every year. And this money will go a long way. who will be able to have a lot of projects in our constituents, like the Mulanje Limbuli market, which was opened before completion. And let me take this opportunity to ask the Ministry of Local Government to comment over the matter if it was inspected. The money will take a long way. It will assist us in repairing old boreholes and drilling new boreholes, construction of concrete bridges, upgrading earth roads for easy transportation, and putting piped water, constructing new school blocks, repairing old ones, and even constructing teachers' houses. This money will go a long way as it will assist us to construct under 5 clinics in our constituents, even constructing of recreation centers for the youth, just to mention a few. And the 100 million kwacha for the constituency youth loan, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, this money will help the youth to do business, and this will change the lives of the youth. And they are very thankful and happy, for they never had access to NIF. And they thought the NIF was for Lilongwe and the Kasia people only. And the 100 million kwacha for the women, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, due to lack of empowerment, business itself is self-empowerment. And under women empowerment, this 100 million loans that has been allocated to women to do business, the women of Mulanje Limbuli constituency are very thankful, for they have been remembered than ever before. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the people of Mulanje Limbuli constituency are starving for food. Thanks to government for the procurement of maize for free distribution to hunger-stricken families. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, people of Mulanje Limbuli constituency are very thankful for the reintroduction of Farm Import Subsidy Program, FISIP, whereby a farmer will be paying 10,000 kwacha for a 50 kg bag of fertilizer and a 5 kg pack of seed of his or her choice. This is very tremendous. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, Mulanje Limbuli constituency was heavily affected with Cyclone Freddy in 2023. The Mloza Sugasanje Chiringa Road was completely washed away. And the road up to date is impassable. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the people of Mulanje Limbuli constituency are thankful to the Ministry of Transport and Communication through Roads Authority for providing us with a contractor. As of now, the contractor is on the ground wiring the Mloza Sugasanje Road. That will help the people to have easy access to transportation, business, and hospitalization. The road was washed away by the Cyclone Fred during the Jakangawa time, and nothing was absolutely done since 2023. And there was no government response or commitment over the matter. And the people of Mulanje Limbuli constituents put a heavy trust on DPP government to resolve all the mess-ups. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, because of Cyclone Fred, Mulanje Limbuli constituency have sent me to remind you that farming land and irrigation schemes were all washed away as well. They are therefore asking the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security to come in and assist for the rehabilitations of old schemes and constructions of new irrigation schemes for bumper harvest throughout the year. The people of Mulanje Limbuli are buying now subsidy farming imports. Let me ask the ministry to identify 2 more selling points in order to allow the needy to access the input so easily. Although the DPP-led government is putting much effort to assist the less privileged, vendors, agricultural field assistants, and some sales clerks, they are misusing, they are abusing the service which the government wants the poor people to receive. Let me ask the Ministry of Agriculture to look into it. Because people are coming to the depot to buy fertilizer, but vendors and those agricultural field assistants, they are messing up. They are conniving with them. They are selling fertilizer to them, leaving the poor Malawians who was intended to buy with nothing. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I would also like to thank the
Subscribe to MPUNGWE-PUNGWE Malawi YouTube channel for you to enjoy more of our videos every time we upload. We love you all.